Hello and welcome to Game 5 of our Cheese of the Week special, looking at PvZ DT Cheese. Games 1 through 4 were all won in favor of Cheese, so we're going to see if that continues for the final game in this set. Spawning at the 6 o'clock position is the Protoss player, and 12 o'clock is Zerg. Any of the spawn locations are viable here, so there's going to have to be a little scouting before we find each other. Let's speed this up and see how it goes. Now this map is pretty good for this cheese because Zerg likes to abuse the fact that Protoss often fast expands here. Goes for a Nexus before Forge or something really aggressive along those lines. So what Zerg will often do is early Ling pressure, also taking advantage of the fact that all the scouting locations have to be looked at. So often the Lings can come out well before Protoss is able to put up any kind of defense for them. And I'm one basing here. I'm doing the ramp wall, which throws a lot of Zergs off here. Zerg's doing their normal fast hatchery right after the spawning pool. Drops a couple of Lings out. And it was important for me, again, to get this probe away from the middle of the map or where any of the Lings could see me. So I got him out of the way, tucked in the corner. I think if the Overlord scouts, they'll probably go up here. So I try to keep this on the edge, away from where Zerg would send scouts or Overlords, in a hidden location. And let's slow it down. I start my Twilight Council immediately after the Cybernetics Core finishes. I get a little bit greedy by not putting the Stalker up first. Here's a little trick I do. I'll put a pylon here to stop Zerg from doing a run by, and a-click with my Zealot. And I don't see a lot of Lings out. So I don't know if I necessarily need that Stalker, but definitely don't want to do a full wall. I cancel that pylon. Now, I'm going to start my Dark Shrine as soon as I have the money for it. There we go. And my gateway started at a similar time. I've been chronoing out my warp tech so I don't have the mistake that I made a few games ago where the DT Shrine finishes but warp tech doesn't. And I skipped a sentry here just because I think I can get away with it. Now this Nexus goes down. Again, for my contingency plan, my follow-up, and to serve as a distraction, so it looks like I'm doing a normal expo. This is a big mistake. I let my Stalker die. Barely managed to clean that up. I'm surprised he didn't run by and see that I had no sentries and get very suspicious. But now I'm in a little bit of trouble, just because he sees that I'm mining 2 gas and I have no sentries and 1 Stalker to show for it. So it must be a little bit fishy. I guess Zerg is going for Mutas here. And I see a hatchery, 2 hatcheries. I don't see any evolution chamber. And because I was so greedy with not making that sentry, I have DTs out almost immediately. But this could tip off Zerg, so a smart Zerg would probably throw it on something right now. I don't think it would make it in time, though. Now let's see how this works. Final 5th game of the series. I'm 4 out of 4 right now. Queue up all of these drones. Notice queuing, I take each Dark Templar and individually shift click. I'm going to do the same up here. And how does Zerg respond? He rage quits. What a wonderful ending to this. Thank you for watching, everyone, and hope to see this in game sometime soon.